Driver in Melbourne, fleeing police after stabbing, kills 4 pedestrians. Melbourne, Australia, a man who was fleeing the police after stabbing his brother ran down a group of people with his car in a busy pedestrian mall in Melbourne, Australia, on Friday, killing 4 and injuring at least 20 others before he was shot and taken into custody, the authorities said. The police locked down the area after the episode, which occurred at midday in the bustling Bourke Street shopping mall in central Melbourne, as the city was hosting the Australian Open tennis tournament. The driver, a 26-year-old man whose name was not released, had taken a woman hostage in his car after stabbing his brother, officials said. The woman managed to break free before the car reached the pedestrian wall, with the police in pursuit. Video showed the suspect's car spinning around in circles near Melbourne's busiest train station as people tried to stop it. The man then drove another block to the pedestrian wall. "It was chaos," said Eugene Sura, 31, a restaurant worker who said he saw the car drive through the wall. "Police were chasing the car, it was a red car, and it was chaos." Graham Ashton, the police commissioner for the state of Victoria, said that a young child was killed, as were a man and woman, both in their 30s. 5 of the people injured were in critical condition, including a baby, and Commissioner Ashton said the death toll was expected to rise. The police later said that a 4th person had died. The victims were not identified. The driver's condition was not released, but officials said the police had shot him in the arm. No information about his brother's condition was released. The city had already been on edge since December, when the police revealed that they had thwarted a plot to attack several places in Melbourne on or around Christmas, including St. Paul's Cathedral. Several men were arrested. The police said they had been inspired by the Islamic State extremist group. The police said the incident Friday was not related to terrorism, quelling speculation that had arisen in light of the recent terrorist vehicular attacks on pedestrians in Berlin and Nice, France. Victoria's Premier, Daniel Andrews, called the driver's actions evil. "A terrible criminal act was committed this afternoon in the central business district of our great city," Mr. Andrews said. "A number of people have died. A number of people remain in a critical condition, and many others have been injured." Officials said the police had been tracking the man's movements and called in an air unit for backup as he drove erratically into the city. "The offender, we know a fair bit about his background," Commissioner Ashton said, noting that the man had been charged with assaulting a family member last weekend. "There is an extensive family violence history involved. He has come to our attention on many occasions in the past. We also have mental health and drug-related issues in the background." Witnesses described a terrifying scene as the man plowed his car into pedestrians. "I saw the car, which was incredibly battered even by that stage," said Maria Kitchapanon, as quoted by The Age, a Melbourne newspaper. "It was coming straight towards me on the footpath. It took me a couple of seconds to compute, so I stepped aside onto the road. As I was stepping off, another police car came about and rammed into the maroon car to make it stop," she said. "There were probably 10 police surrounding that guy's car, with guns drawn, and they fired into the car." A 3-month-old child was in critical condition at Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne, said Mike O'Brien, the hospital's head of surgery. He added that the hospital was also treating a 2-year-old, a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old who were injured in the rampage.